and starting the stream. Yes. Okay, that's pretty weird. I don't know. Some OBS wasn't connected to my YouTube for some reason for the first time ever. Don't know why, but reconnected it again. And my window snapping feature is has updated itself, and well, okay, I updated it myself, but I clicked update, but now the windows are for some reason the window snapping feature is doing things that it is not supposed to do. But anyway, temporarily fixed, so we can do the good stream. All right.
We sure can.
I have
What are we doing right
some
now?
very okay. I bought something this week
You
that
did?
this
Let me tune into the stream also on the stream.
yes, feel free. That I bought something this week that I am the most excited about this year. This is my number one purchase, most exciting purchase to me that I
Why
have.
does it say we're streaming from Tallinn Airport?
I just put it Tallinn Airport.
Okay.
I don't know. I just tried different locations. I can you can set it manually. I don't know. I put all the time. I put Tartu. I put Pärnu. I put Tallinn somewhere. Sometimes I try different locations. I don't know.
I'm at the Tallinn Airport right now.
Yeah.
Waiting for a flight to
Yeah. Fun fact.
To what?
I'm going to Berlin, but not from Tallinn Airport, but Riga Airport in on Sunday in a few days. Anyway, yeah.
That sounds fun.
Well, yeah, visiting my brother.
Do you know where I'm going on Sunday?
Yeah. Is it something to do with
Berlin?
Italian place? Oh yeah, Berlin. Yeah, exactly. Like
No, yeah, you're right. I'm just going to work.
yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. I mean, you will go to.
I mean, it's almost as good as Berlin, honestly, if you think about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Like
It's almost the same place.
there's plenty of pianos probably in Berlin that
Oh
it's.
my goodness!
There's.
Actually, now that you say that, how many pianos
Yeah. Right. No.
are in Berlin? There are.
Yes.
Why don't you show me Google Maps? There are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? 8, 9? 9? Okay, 8. Really?
Wow.
That's a lot.
Wait. What? Oh. Wait, what? I cannot add a link to my Instagram story anymore.
It's a paid feature now.
Are you actually kidding me? No, wait. Or was it? Okay, sorry. I tried to do a post instead of story. All right, in the story it's still here. Sorry, my bad. I'm an idiot. Yeah. So, how would you? Yeah, exactly. Like eight restaurants. You cannot pass up of a piano in Berlin, pretty much. Then.
I mean, it's actually less than I expected because there's like 3 in Tallinn, and compare the size of
Yeah.
Tallinn and Berlin.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? Like 400,000 versus 3 million? Something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't do the math in my head right now, but that's some. I don't know how many times is the difference and how many times is the.
I don't know.
Different.
8 ish.
Yes. Yeah, something. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, especially considering actually that Vapiano is from Germany. So
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's yeah, that's
the
pretty.
Germans are now over it. They're like, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
they
fine.
had 80, but now they just okay. Enough Italian. We want
Mm-hmm.
and okay. So yeah. Also, I bought also one other thing that okay, yeah, well I will talk about it later. Two things, but one of them is actually the most exciting thing I have ever bought. Well,
What?
ever, not ever. Okay,
Okay.
sorry, yeah, I added the ever. This is my YouTuber person
Your
coming.
YouTube is showing you.
Yeah, my YouTube is showing a little bit. Yes, this year I wanted to add. So last year it was my car. Because I kind of see my car as a tech purchase, kind of
Sure.
somewhat. No, I don't know. Anyway,
Sure.
yeah, and this is considering I bought like a new phone, and I bought, I don't know, what did I buy? A new watch, a new phone. Yeah. Anyway, a new processor for my computer. Anyhow, we have some exciting stuff to talk about also this stream. What are we
Do
having?
we actually?
I mean, maybe
Good.
depends on the person.
I love it when we have exciting stuff to talk about on stream.
Yes, yes. Uh, let me. Oh yeah, Facebook. I need to push the button to go live on Facebook for some reason. It doesn't work automatically like Twitch or YouTube. For some reason, I don't know why. Mark
Garbage.
garbage. So, how about
Mm-hmm.
Apple finally launching in Europe the self-service repair program? Oh, I need to. Yes, now. Okay. Yeah, but not in Estonia. Only in Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Poland, Spain, Sweden, and UK. But hey, it's here, and you can get actual Apple genuine parts now for the iPhone 12 and iPhone 13. Not the 14 yet. For some reason. I don't know
Those are not
why.
repairable.
Actually, I just today I was reminded in a YouTube video that by the way, if you care about it, your iPhone 14 back glass is very easy to repair if it
That
shatters.
is true, but not the
Yes.
14 Pro.
But yeah, I didn't I just watched the iPhone 14 one. I had no idea about the Pro though. Maybe also question mark? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I heard somewhere that the Pro is just as it always has been.
Yeah,
You have
maybe.
to go through the whole thing,
Yeah,
which
maybe.
is interesting.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but I feel like that's what I heard.
That's another example of like Apple being just Apple. Like the
Mm-hmm.
new iPad has the new updated landscape camera, but it's only on the most cheapest one, not on
Mm-hmm.
the any high end one, which is like
Very interesting choices.
very like again repair repairable black glass. Say, oh my god, cannot speak tonight. Anyway,
Same.
which may, yeah, I felt pretty good. Yeah, repairable back glass. But anyway, it's not here in this program for some reason. iPhone 12 and iPhone 4, 13, and with the Max with the Apple Silicon, so M1 and the M2, you can get some batteries also for it. Loads of film.
Ooh,
Hello,
that's
hello.
good. I think I may have. I don't know. I'm such in a weird place with like MacBook because like my initial plan was to get the M2 MacBook because this M1 was supposed to be temporary. Not temporary. I mean, in a sense that like until the next one comes out, because the redesign was gonna happen, which it did.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
the prices went crazy. And I was
Yeah.
like, maybe not. So at this point, I'm like,
Ah, yes.
what is my strategy?
Guten Abend. Guten Abend.
I guess may as well just wait for the battery to. I mean, I could even just like replace the battery.
Oh no.
And honestly, the improvement over M1 isn't that huge.
Yeah.
For M2, which is, we kind of expected that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna end up using it for like I don't know.
Yeah.
4
Again.
or 5 years.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe the new MacBooks are also reportedly the Pro ones, not the the base, like the Air and the 14 and the 16 are rumored to be launching pretty soon. I think so. We'll see. Maybe those will drive the price down. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, in case you were wondering what the official Apple parts website looks like, we have talked about it before, but now it's relaunching in Europe, and again, it's the same website. Oh my god, this looks so not Apple. And if you ever like, oh yeah, I will order the genuine Apple parts, and this is the website you have to use. Like, couldn't you be doing it in a more Apple-like website? What the hell? This looks like a scam website still. I don't know.
It could be worse, I guess.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, of course.
I'm picturing more along the lines of like old internet forums.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, if you can order.
Just retro.
Yeah. Hinavatlus, the forum,
or
something.
Yeah, very that.
Oh
Yeah, that would be
man.
cute. And you actually make like
like
a thread on the forum. It's like, hello, I need like a back glass and some Apple employees. Like, oh, no problem, girl. I'm gonna hook you up. That would be kind of neat.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So anyway, in case you're wondering, yes, this is the original, the most official website that you can have apparently when you're ordering Apple parts. Genuine Apple part is a whole Mac. All Apple products are made out of only one detail. Yeah, exactly. Just one thing. But yeah, anyway, you can, in case you're wondering, you can, for the iPhone 12, for example, you can have a battery, the untere Lautsprecher, Kamera, Display, und the Taptic Engine. So
can you buy? Then I gotta ship it for you from Germany. Yeah. It always strikes me as so weird when you have like this, like, oh well, we're coming to Europe, but like you can't ship it across like whatever, like Amazon ships within like 3 days, like within the EU. It's like, what's the point then of the
yeah. I know. Oh, I have a story about that. Oh, I bought something. Well, this is the one thing that I bought that is most exciting about this for my whole year, basically. I bought something, and it can be only shipped to Germany. Cannot be shipped to Estonia. This is my only hint that I'm giving about my most exciting purchase.
Did you buy it from Amazon?
No.
Oh, not from Amazon. Okay.
Not from Amazon. Yeah.
Sometimes Amazon also doesn't want
to ship stuff. Oh man, the German Amazon and the Amazon that we get here, it's different.
Yeah.
There are way more stuff in the German Amazon for Germans than for Estonians. Yeah, it's way different. For example, my best like washing machines if you want like a Miele, that's a German brand, cannot ship it to Estonia, but you can ship it to Germany. Anyway, yes. So yeah, this is launching, and so basically the headline here is like for 49 euros. I don't know why they didn't put like euros here if you're literally talking about Europe and you're talking about US dollars, but Jesus,
Speaking of
Apple.
mandatory checking on the exchange rate.
Oh, okay, yeah. But this
okay, it's been at 1.5 1.5. I wish 1.05. It's been like this for a few days now.
Mm-hmm.
$1.05 per euro.
Yeah. So, yeah, so it's 49 euros for all the rental kits. So you will get these machines, basically what are on the picture here. Basically, euro is stonk. Yeah, the euro is recovering a little bit. Yeah.
Not quite at the
Yeah, not
1.5 per
yeah,
euro. But
that's it's but it's recovering. It's in quarantine. Gasoline is cheap. Yeah, it's going down also. Yeah, I believe 1.799 was the latest price I saw for 95. Yeah. So it's not like 2 euros like it was. Anyway, yeah, and you have those machines for 7 days for the 49 euros for 7 days, and if you go over then you have to pay a fine basically. Anyway, so a little bit a small win for the right to repair movement, at least in here over in Europe. And but please make it available in Estonia, not only the elite European countries or whatever, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, did we really expect it to come to Estonia like from
Yeah,
the beginning?
yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta be
Ooh.
realistic a little bit, yeah.
Oh, Loads of Film is getting it for 168. Really, that's pretty good. I don't know what your source is, if it's across the border or somewhere, but anyway. Speaking of Apple and yeah, right to repair, I guess, maybe a little bit. Okay, anyway, we have a date now. So yes, we knew that the iPod Type C is coming to the iPhone, but now we have a concrete date. So December, mark your calendars, December 28th of 2024 is the deadline. I don't know why it wasn't like
the deadline.
the last day of the year or something. It's you have I don't know. Maybe they can say like before end of the year or something. So they could they can say like yeah, it's 3 days left. So anyway, yeah. So it is official. The hashtag common charger is coming. So yeah, the Type C is coming. So yeah, we have many times talked about it, and yeah, we just have a date now, and that's the news, and we're gonna look forward to it. How do you feel about the iPhone 15 getting the Type C? Still
How do I feel? As in, like,
a
am I
little
gonna
bit
feel be
salty?
left out?
Yeah.
In the sense.
Uh,
No, honestly, I don't know. It's tough.
okay.
Because, like, I'm not the person who connects the phone to the computer very much nowadays.
Yeah.
And I'm also not the person to connect, like, other shit to the phone very much.
Yeah.
Like some accessories and stuff. So for me, I don't think it's gonna affect my life that much. But I mean, sure. I mean, like,
yeah.
in a certain way, I guess it's kind of like, okay, well, They had to make the switch to USB-C exactly after the phone that I get, and I plan to use for many years.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing is that I wouldn't be able to switch to a single charger for all the for all of my needs. I charge my phone with my laptop charger. Yeah, exactly. Like if I got the iPhone 15, I would also then just charge everything with my MacBook charger. So in this sense, I suppose I am a little bit salted, just a tiny bit.
Yeah. Okay, for me, the only time I basically plug in my phone to my computer is when I'm switching phones. So I want to have a complete backup of everything, and then I immediately restoring the new backup to the new phone, but yeah, the regular backups are done wirelessly anyway. So yeah, honestly, it's not a like
backups. I backup to
iCloud, right?
To the iCloud, yeah. So
yeah, I don't back up to the iCloud, but yeah, I back up to my own NAS, my own hard drives.
Yeah,
that's don't pay any iCloud. You can do phone switching with Wi-Fi. Yes, I mean, yes, I can, but that's why I'm mostly actually like, if I could get a speed boost in terms of like backing up my phone to my computer with USB 3.0, that would be even like a nice feature to have, but not a must have. But because again, once a year or even less, because I'm not buying every year a new phone, so yeah. Anyway, there's a update on the Eufy camera thingy, that we talked about last week. And TLDR, if you didn't like saw the last episode, Eufy cameras are highly unsecure, and you can literally type a URL into your browser and you can basically see a feed from the camera if you know the IP address technically, and you can use like a VLC player basically. Anyway, Eufy will add now a disclosure to its app following a security concern, but still denies glaring security holes. So they will just say like, by the way, yes, we are uploading stuff to the cloud if you didn't know, but we will not fix the security issue because the company has stated to multiple publications, including The Verge, that it's not possible to start a stream and watch live footage using a third-party player such as VLC, despite multiple researchers and journalists proving otherwise on multiple occasions. Yeah, so they're denying basically the reality. People are actually like, see, we can prove that we can watch stuff on the camera. And they're like, nope, no, you can't.
Well, surely they're still gonna have some other problems, not just PR.
Yeah. So anyway, the update is that they are just now just saying like, yes, we uploaded stuff to the cloud, but we're not fixing it.
Sure.
What was the biggest issue anyway? So yeah, Linus was mad about Eufy. Again, Linus is dropping Anker as a sponsor and stuff, so they're clearly not getting the message, I guess.
I feel like we're gonna hear about that.
In
the future.
Yeah. Oh man, this is a major biggest issue is their ads. Yeah. The ads, like marketing, basically. Like, yes, local only, but well, now they will finally fix the apparently, or soon in the future. That yes,
Mm-hmm.
advertising as the opposite has updated its app. They have yes, I saw that. They have updated the app, but did they update the website also? I'm curious. Eufy. Are they saying still like local only or stuff? Uh Battery cam photo. Where are the security? Where's the wired cam? Floodlight cam. Protect your privacy. There was a like a local only thing here. But I guess it's gone because I don't see it right away. Yeah. I guess they have finally updated video doorbell. How about this one? Wired. Yeah, it seems like the local stuff is gone finally.
Mm-hmm.
Like the marketing, like local only or whatever. Which yeah, I
Good.
don't see. Yeah, good. That's a good thing because Jesus.
But still, it's not gonna like
Yeah, they still need to.
not get them in trouble
Yeah.
for stuff that already happened.
Yes, because people will be outraged if there's I don't know their naked self will be on camera and uploaded to the cloud, and people are like I don't know what's the yeah, attack people because and exploit people because they have their naked photos or videos basically of them,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what happens. People are not fully clothed every time they're at home, so yeah. Anyway, but if you sign in your browser, it falls are not question of security. uh well, I mean, people will be outraged. They either way because many people have bought the cameras with the promise of being like local only because the website said so, and they don't watch all the tech news every day. So
Although they should.
although they should, of course, like this show, for example. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so that's the update. And but let's talk about Microsoft reaches a 10-year deal with Nintendo for Call of
Okay.
Duty. So
Okay.
you excited of Call of Duty coming to the Switch or something? I don't know.
Uh, um,
I don't know if
yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard about that.
really.
But
Okay.
with Nintendo, no, not with Nintendo.
Yeah, with
Well, Call of Duty isn't on the
yeah,
Switch. Maybe
yeah.
some of them are.
I don't know. It says Nintendo consoles. I guess that's the Switch then.
Alright.
Well,
Or maybe for a future.
or a future. Yeah. Uh. So yeah. At the launch of the blah
Ah,
blah
okay.
blah. 10 year of
Yeah, it's
commitment.
not on the Switch at all.
Yeah,
None of them.
yeah.
So
But
Microsoft say they will put Call of Duty on the Switch
yeah,
if they succeed buying Activision.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So they are like,
Sure.
trust us, guys. We just can we just please have the monopoly, please, please,
Mm-hmm. Very
Nintendo.
interesting.
How about like Call of Duty for 10 years? Can we just go through with the monopoly deal, please? Yes, no.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
Very interesting.
that's what's happening here. But yeah, so how excited are you of Call of Duty coming to the Switch or something?
How excited I am.
Yes,
My excitement is close to like zero.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
what.
know.
Yeah,
I'm kind of just over on over the Switch, honestly.
Okay.
Just ready to move
Oh,
on.
I thought maybe about the Call of Duty, because I know
Well, Call of Duty,
that
I've never
you're.
been into Call of
Yeah,
Duty
yeah,
to
yeah,
begin
yeah,
with, but
yeah, yeah.
as far as
I
like
knew.
just Switch, like I'm ready to move on to the next thing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hopefully, we won't have to wait for like a million years for Nintendo to do something to bring the new console.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the VR, PlayStation VR, will be your new, in
PlayStation VR,
quotes, console or something, like a new form factor or new, like, exciting
yeah.
thing. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm like, yeah. I want VR to be a thing that is good and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully get to the point where it's like not a whole mess to set up and to keep it set up. So
Yeah.
maybe PSVR 2 is gonna have that like
Mm-hmm.
quality ergonomics. Like, is it maybe it's gonna be like a good like middle ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. We'll
I
see.
guess we shall see. I'm still not going to just immediately buy it when it comes out. Well,
Okay.
honestly, also I don't know. It's supposed to come out in February, yeah, but
Oh, look at you. You have a. I think you have gotten a little bit more, like, uh what's the word? Like not skeptical, but uh careful before buying stuff, or no? Am I wrong? Or
uh,
because you talked about it last week, you talked about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because I think you were also on the fence, like, okay, for the first time I will look and see, and then I will make a decision. I remember something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, well, that was mostly because I saw the I saw the marketing for the game, and I was
Okay.
like,
Mm.
this looks suspicious.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know who asked for this Call of Duty on Nintendo consoles, but apparently it's coming, I guess, because Microsoft is paying for it.
I mean,
See,
sure.
yeah,
If you don't have any other avenues for playing a Call of Duty, which is
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I mean, it's literally on all other possible platforms.
yeah.
Um,
It's it's this close of being included in your next smart TV purchase or something, basically. Because
totally.
Jesus, Call of Duty everywhere, all day, every
But yeah,
day.
sure.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably gonna be some sort of like bizarre like cloud situation or something. I'm
yeah,
thinking more so than like
yeah,
native ports, unless of course it says that they're gonna bring it to the Switch to Nintendo like what was it, Nintendo consoles, right?
yeah.
Was it the
Nintendo
wording?
consoles. Yeah, here.
So I'm kind of thinking that probably Microsoft knows. I mean, I don't think it's a big secret that probably Nintendo is working on some new console, but maybe they're more aware of like what's happening with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe they're like, okay, well maybe it is gonna be something to explore.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess we'll see, and what will come from this. Yeah. Oh man, Microsoft is so desperate to get this deal. Anyway,
It's a
so
struggle,
yeah.
and the farther we go, the more like I guess the more people are like, is this a good idea
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
let them buy Activision?
Yeah, if they're so desperate. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, let's recap of also a previous story. Actually, OpenAI has been out for a week, I guess now, and people have been. I've been just wanted to have some fun facts about OpenAI again this
Mm-hmm.
week. I saw this on Twitter, I guess. I couldn't find TikTok for this one, because apparently TikTok didn't launch internationally right away. So I was like, they technically launched only in China and then moved on to the other markets, but it launched internationally in January 2018. So and it had 54 million users by then. I don't know. So maybe TikTok is faster growing, but that's, I don't know. It's still interesting that ChatGPT has 1 million users in 5 days. Ooh, okay, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, sure, TikTok got 1 million in China pretty fast. Yeah, I think so. I probably think, yeah, but I couldn't. I spent quite a quite a lot of time to find the numbers, but that's only the numbers I could find. Like 54 million in 2018. Yeah. Anyway, Chat GPT. This was oh, what? Not this one. Or is it? Okay. All right, this one. Write a biblical verse in the style of King James Bible explaining how to remove a peanut butter sandwich from a VCR. And it came to pass that a man was troubled by a peanut butter sandwich, for it has been placed within his VCR, and he knew not to how to remove it. Fear not, my child, for I shall guide my hand and show the way. Take the butter knife and carefully insert it in between the sandwich and the VCR, and gently pry them apart. Anyway, and the man heeded the Lord's words, and from day forth he kept his sandwiches the proper place and was saved from trouble and woe. Amen. Anyway.
Amen. I feel inspired.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna play a minute long video about a guy who is like very excited about this thing, and I have no idea what is going on, and it's some kind of a coding thing which I don't know anything about, but I just wanted to share this one
PHP to Next.js
with audio.
Now I wish that Peter Levels will run this code on his entire code base. I'm like really curious what would happen in that case. Probably the world is gonna explode because he's never gonna touch React. But this is mental. This works. Look at this. It's slowly refactoring it to React. It knows what to do. It's using fetch. So I'm gonna tell it a few more things. Convert from fetch to Axios. Use Formic for the library and use Tailwind for styling. And it's not even finished yet. It's still doing its thing. So I'm going to do this. Well, bam. It's not going to complain about, oh, I still haven't had my coffee, but coffee first. It's not going to complain like, oh, I feel kind of bloated from lunch. Maybe let's look at it tomorrow. Let's schedule 15 meetings and an agile on a thingy on a waterfall before. It just does the thing. Axios, Formic, and Tailwind coming soon. Come on, do the Tailwind thing. This is absolutely mental. Do you know how this is going to change? This is going to change lives. This is going to change our entire industry.
Anyway, yeah.
So what was the TLDR?
The TLDR was basically he, as far as I can tell, he's changing from one programming language to another just with a command, which is like just insane, and the guy is like just absolutely like, okay, this will change our industry forever, basically, because Jesus Christ, people so this is basically the AI is doing the work of months in a few seconds, in a minute or something, basically. Some converting code from one coding language to another. So I have no idea, because I'm not a coder, no idea how impressive that is, but I just wanted to have his reaction basically for this video, because he sounds like a guy who knows stuff, I guess. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's about it. Yeah, let's move on to. Okay, I'm gonna mention Waze. Yeah, there was a like a yeah, Waze gets built-in car app for the first time. So basically, this is what should be in every single car by default. That you don't have to hook up your phone anymore, because you can have the Waze app natively, which is better in every way and safer in every way, because people are anyway fiddling with the phone and, oh my god, I need my directions because I don't know where I'm going, and blah 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 blah. So yes, finally, 2 Renault cars will get built in Waze, which is very nice. I like. And can we get this on many other cars, please? Yes, thank you very much. So, one other news that I didn't include because I didn't think maybe it's that exciting, but Google just merged Google Maps and Waze teams, the both teams that are working on Waze and Google Maps, because Google owns both of them. No idea what that means. Basically, Google is just cutting the costs of like running 2 separate teams, I guess, or so. That's probably the motivation behind it. But my hope is, because Google Maps just got an update to EV charging, the EV charging stations, and they're on Google Maps, but they're not on Waze. So I want them on Waze, please. Can we get that?
Yes.
2 teams that just merged into one, and yes, thank you. Hopefully.
I think they're already working on it.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, because I can that's the most frustrating part to me. On Waze, I can specify that I have an electric car, but I cannot specify which type of fuel my car uses. I have only gasoline options, like 95, 98, diesel, and what? Okay, so you're halfway there. So you're already considering like, I have an electric car. I don't know what that does. It doesn't do anything, but I can like just say the Waze like, I have an electric car, but it doesn't do anything else. Anyway, that's my mini rant for the day. And one other Lotus Film is in 2016. Chinese tech giant ByteDance launched a similar service in China called Douyin. It attracted one. Oh, this is not for the. Yes. Oh.
Is it in relation to the TikTok thing?
Yes, this is in relation to the TikTok.
Yeah, but I mean, is it not the case with literally every single thing that literally ever exists? Like that, oh yeah, something happens, and then China just, because, they're like secluded from the rest of the internet, they just come up with their own thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And of course it's gonna have like a shit ton of users because
Yeah.
Most people don't bother with like VPNs and stuff to like use, whatever, Twitters and, Facebooks and stuff. So they just use the actual Chinese equivalent. So.
Well, yeah, it's yeah, and all the other people basically, yeah. Even if you like, okay, if you do all the VPNing and all the hiding your IP addresses and proxies and all the stuff, and then you're gonna be alone in your entire country basically on this social media network basically. Yes, you can.
What do you mean?
I mean,
why?
Because so many, basically 90% of your friends who don't.
I mean,
are not
in the sense.
On it, so. Well, yes, you can interact with international people, yes, but
yeah.
So it's a huge like. Yeah, because it's the same thing. Like, I don't know if PlayStation and Xbox, right? Because I don't know about any of it, but the argument I have heard so many times, like, it doesn't matter almost how expensive or cheap the consoles both are, because if all your friends are getting the PlayStation, then you're getting the PlayStation or something.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, because you want to play together, right? So
yeah, if you have to make a choice, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. But again, if you don't want to play multiplayer or something, then yeah, doesn't matter. Then you get whatever you want, basically, or something. But yeah, that's the argument I have heard for many times.
Yeah.
Only 10% of the China population, not much. Everybody don't use a VPN. It costs a lot. Yeah, of course. And of course, China is fighting against the VPNs all the time, shutting them down and yeah, spying on them. Yeah. So, but coming back to the wait, did I get the answer of China block IPs too fast a lot? Also, yeah. How fast did they get to 1 million? Was it in here? I see 1 billion, 3 billion. Is it in here? 1 billion. I see 1 billion users. Is this? Can I? I cannot open this graph or. Oh, is it down here? Oh, it is. No, that's not the same graph. And where is the graph? Is there a graph? These are. Oh, here. 1 billion users. Yeah, but it doesn't specify. Okay. Number of ways. All right, doesn't matter. It's too small to China. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't even register 1 million users.
Oh yeah.
1 million here or there. Yeah, exactly. Okay, one PSA left for this week is Chrome. Will show you ads in a few weeks. Just heads up.
What's gonna show?
Chrome is gonna show you ads, no matter if you have ad block or not.
Yeah.
Because this is called the Manifest v3, and all Chromium-based browsers.
Yeah.
Which includes basically all of them except for Firefox and Safari.
Yeah.
They can probably still block ads after this, but yeah, next on the 1st of January, Chrome will switch over to a new platform basically, and you will see.
Who doesn't love ads?
Yeah, right. Love it. So basically, as far as I can tell, I have seen quite some YouTubers that are like, by the way, if you don't switch over to Firefox, you're screwed. So
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my deadline also. So I tried Brave now for a quick second, but I found out also that, oh yeah, by the way, Brave is also Chromium based. So
it is, yeah.
It's gonna be more difficult to do this thing basically, because if every video that I want to show you has 7 ads in it, then it's like, okay, great. And vote Brave, you can read Hello Kaksinili for free, no paywall. Really? Okay. Too bad I'm not interested in Hello Kaksinili, but okay.
What's that?
Just gossip, I guess. Or okay, I'm probably judging it too fast. Okay, I mean, okay, it even says in the headline basically, tabloid. So it's very what's the term? Yellow, not yellow pages, but yellow yellow journalism. I think that's the Estonian expression. Termin? Estonian, the sun.
I mean, yeah, like
yeah, that like a tabloid.
Yeah.
Tabloid.
Tabloids. Yeah, I guess like the sort of
yellow newspaper. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is that a term? Yellow newspaper?
I don't know. I feel like tabloid is
Yeah,
kind
tabloid
of
probably.
already has that sort of.
Yeah. All right. But thanks for the tip, Lotus Film. You can read Elu 24 for free. Kollane ajakirjandus. Yeah, kollased ajakirjad. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, so heads up. If you don't want to see any ads, then Firefox, or if you are on a Mac, then Safari, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And because my understanding is the problem is Chrome is changing in a way where the ad block, any plugin, cannot interact with the browser before the page is loaded. The page is loaded, and then all the plugins can do whatever they want, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it very, very difficult. Like, you will get the ads, and then they will block it or something. Well, like what? Okay. So they cannot alter your web page before it's loaded. That's how do you cannot. Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder how long it will take for people to figure this shit out.
Unless we have then the loading time will increase anyway. But if there is a solution, the loading time will increase for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
Isn't
either
that what
have
we
to
all want?
load a full white page or something, and then the plugin kicks in and removes all the ad blocks, and then you will see the web page. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
isn't that what we all want? Just longer loading times?
Yes, exactly.
I feel like that sounds great.
I don't know. Switch over to Firefox and you won't have this problem, probably, or Safari. I'm doing Safari anyway. Or if you like ads, then feel free to watch ads, like 8 ads in a row. Yes. Oh, good.
Yeah. If you needed to another reason to switch over to Firefox.
Yes, Pi-hole. Loads of film mentions Pi-hole. I have a Pi-hole Raspberry Pi with Pi-hole technically right behind me, but I tried to set it up in my last place and it didn't go well. It was a little bit too difficult for my knowledge because when it comes to networking, I'm not a networking wizard. And yes, this is a low effort, low knowledge project. This is supposed to be easy actually. But anyway, I will do it, but in a later time. I've used 15 years already. Wow. Nice. Yeah, Lotus Film is probably very smug up in his Ivy Tower of Firefoxing right now. Like, yes, I have the superior browser. Yes. Bow down, peasants. Anyway, it is time.
Yeah.
For the meme break.
Meme break.
Yes. The meme break. So, she never had a chance.
Wait, I'm catching up on the stream. No!
The mattress at the end. All right, so continuing with the theme, rate my grandma's setup.
Oh,
damn, son!
Look at those RGBs.
That is some singer, probably. I don't know.
That's also a nice machine, yeah.
that is some fine ass looking singer, probably. I don't know. That's the only sewing machine brand that I know. Anyway, this was my favorite meme of the week. I don't watch football like the World Cup right now.
Yeah, true, same. It's still happening, right? Surely.
Yes, it is very much happening, but I don't I didn't even see this clip from the because I didn't watch the football or but yeah, this looks like exactly like oh man, just chickens. Just
Chicken.
pock, pock,
Chicken.
pock, pock. Anyway, so okay, this was also I had to include this one also. Me watching a video about the guy raising a lobster from a grocery store as a pet, knowing that I will have an exam tomorrow. I don't know. Just what? A lobster as a pet. Oh my god. I don't know. What? Also, this one. Okay, apparently, in the Estonian stores, caviar is now full on lockdown mode because inflation, I guess, something. And
I feel like it's pretty normal, actually.
really, I am okay. I guess
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe. Yeah, I have never
I mean,
seen.
these are expensive products.
They are. Yeah, but even Tursa Mari, Borelli Mari, of course. But yeah, that's the current timeline we're on right now. So.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Anyway, let's talk about some music. What is happening this week? This week, Black Eyed Peas released an
What?
album. What? Yes, and Bruce Springsteen, who is like I don't know, 140 years old. And some. Who else? MGMT. Nas is releasing some. Wait. Sophie Alex Spexter. Oh, I kind of dig Sophie Alex Spexter. Anyway, but this week I'm giving you this. I'm recommending So Into You. This was my jam of the week. I don't know. This is like a old school rock. Pop rock. But if you want to be a little bit more classy than Elton John, I guess. Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters has been my tune also. Yeah, anyway. So, let's talk about some movies, some TV shows. Have you been watching anything?
Yeah, I actually have watched a show.
Yes.
Like, I actually watched it and finished it.
Yeah.
It's well, since so we did I mention last week that we finished the Rings of Power, or was it not yet?
Oh, was it? It was not. You mentioned.
Oh, okay, so that also happened.
Okay, finished.
So we finished the Rings of Power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's generally the vibe I have been getting also from the internet, pretty much.
Yeah, it didn't it didn't really blow my mind.
Yeah.
It's good. It definitely felt like like the first season of probably, oh, this is such a huge deal, so probably Amazon has already plans for like 1 million more seasons to happen.
They will milk this cow.
Yeah, so this very much feels like the first season of the show. Yeah. The main character still kind of was probably the weakest part of the show, which is kind of, I don't know, sounds crazy. Kind of, you know.
Oh, I
But
forgot
there's
to.
enough.
Sorry, yeah. I forgot that I turned you up a little bit because of the video previously, but now I turned it down. Anyway, please continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like the main character was like the weakest part of this show. Unfortunately, maybe she's probably gonna get some, you know, character development in the future seasons, but like for this one, it was like, I don't know, it was fine. But yeah, I mean, if you like, you know, Lord of the Rings, you definitely will like this one. I feel like there is enough stuff to like because it has some of the like elements of like what makes Lord of the Rings or what made Lord of the Rings movies so good, but still missing some stuff. I feel like.
Okay. Sorry. There was the owner, the manager, wanted to say hi also, and
Yay!
also wanted to show off
Oh my god.
the cutest.
She looks adorable.
Yeah,
Jeez.
exactly. Like the cutest bunny.
I want that.
Yeah, the cutest bunny costume of all time. Or is it a cat or is it a bunny? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Adorable.
just wanted to say hi. Oh. Like the first time we got this thing, we basically both went like oh my god, we are dying of cuteness right now. Anyway, sorry. So you were saying?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't regret. You know, don't regret watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I will watch also the you know, the next season as well.
Yeah.
But I hope that they have like a, you know, I hope they know where they're going with it. It has some like references, some nuggets, you know. Of course, if you're like a super Lord of the Rings nerd, if you read like
the books and
all
stuff.
the books, the Hobbits, the Silmarillion,
yeah.
If you read all that, there's like some extra value to be had out of it.
Yeah.
Um.
As with anything based on books, basically. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But did you?
But yeah.
Anything
but
else?
I also watched another show.
Yes. What's the other show?
Yeah, I also watched another show that is also on Amazon. It's very short. It has one season so far. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have more. Well, I actually don't know. Probably it will because
Yes.
Yeah, it's called The Legend of Vox Machina.
Oh, what?
It's an animated show.
Of Vox. That is. Oh, yes, this one. All right. What's this all about? It's a.
Yeah, it's an animated show. It's like one of those like, you know, adult animation kind of shows. Which was kind of new for me because it's not really like my necessarily
yeah.
Genre. You know.
The people machine. I think Vox Machina translates to people machine. A lot of the film says. I don't know.
No, Vox is a voice in Latin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know Latin, so.
Machine.
Okay, you voice machine, yeah.
Or more like voice of the machine, like Vox Populi, right? Voice of the people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really really good. I was like, I did not expect anything from it, and again, like I haven't seen like any of the like popular like adult animation shows like Rick and Morty, Simpsons, South Park. You know, all of these are just completely like haven't been on my radar. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's made by Critical Role, Well, they used to have like a show or like some podcast, and they're basically like a group of professional voice actors who, well, on their Critical Role show, they played D&D basically.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was a very like high production value sort of like D&D playthrough. And this is kind of basically that, except that they are playing actual, you know, they're not playing, they're voicing actual characters in the show, and the show it takes place in this sort of fantasy universe that is like D&D adjacent, you know, reminiscent of
Okay.
classical fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really really fun.
All right.
Like honestly,
Sounds
I
good.
I was like shocked,
Yeah.
shooketh.
Should
Because I was like, okay, well, I don't really have much time to watch maybe some long show, but I was like, okay, fine. It's like 12 episodes, 25-minute long episodes, and minus like the intro, the outro, that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, well, let's see. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like swearing, you know, it has this goriness, of course, like adult animations sometimes tend to have, but it's not like crazy. It's not like, I don't know, Happy Tree Friends or something, you know.
Yeah.
There's like some nudity, of course, which is also a must for this sort of thing. Again, also not really like doesn't really go overboard.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Can you say the name in Estonian? The hint is in the chat.
Machina hääle legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Yeah.
Legend. Well, no, I sure, but Vox Machina is just like their name of the group, you know, of this basically like ragtag group of adventurers, and they kind of come together and you know,
Okay.
adventure and stuff, basically.
Yeah. From my side, I haven't had time to watch anything. I here and there, I think one episode of Big Bang or something while babysitting, but nothing more. But we have to talk about the Mountain Medic. Well, not to talk about, like just to mention the Berg Doctor, the most important show of the week.
Do we?
As always.
Did something important happen?
I have no idea, but I'm sure Lotus Film will tell us if it did. So, so TekTok series 100 is full Estonian. Yes, we have teased this, but I don't know. Is it TekTok series 100 full Estonian? Maybe. No, I'm not watching. Oh no, even Lotus Film has given up on the Berg Doctor. It's a rerun.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like it's part of our mythology.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of our TekTok mythology.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm very disappointed.
I still want to see the Glass Onion and Knives Out mystery, but yeah, maybe on some later date. Yeah. How about some games? Did you?
Vampire Survivors is getting a DLC, so that's exciting.
Oh yeah. This I even found the that was a text that I sent. Also, Vampire Survivors might finally be getting. Cannot speak tonight. Getting vampires. So it didn't. Vampire Survivors, the game didn't have actual vampires in it. What? Okay.
Yeah, it is kind of, yeah. So that's cool. It's gonna cost like what was it? What was the price? It's gonna cost like $2 or something like
that. Oh, the DLC. Oh, yes, it will cost $2. Yes, I guess €2, maybe then. Hopefully.
Yeah, €2. So yeah, I mean the game itself costs $5. So
will you be getting it? Or you got it for the Xbox Game Pass, right?
Yeah, it is on Game Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, but is the DLC? Oh, how is DLC? The DLCs are handled in.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually DLCs do not come to Game Pass
Yeah, that's what I
unless
thought.
specifically like you know, unless otherwise specified. Like Game of the Year editions sometimes come to Game Pass of maybe like some older games that do have
some DLC.
DLC included.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but this one will not. So it is kind of weird in the sense because like, let's say I will buy the DLC for, I mean, it's $2. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not available on PlayStation, but typically I buy games on PlayStation instead.
Yeah.
Because no, I don't know. I just makes more sense because then I have games in like one place basically. So Xbox is typically just either a Game Pass machine or also like 360 games. Sometimes I buy.
Okay.
Because some of them are good and there's like no other way to get them, so they usually go cheap. But yeah, like if I play it on Game Pass and then the DLC comes out and then I buy the DLC, so I pay $2, but then like the game will eventually leave Game Pass.
Yeah.
That's how it works, unless Microsoft decides to buy that developer as well, which probably they won't. But
I mean, it's a chance because
yeah,
they
there
want
is
to
always
be.
a chance.
They need to be the monopoly, I guess.
Yeah. But basically, the game will go away, so I won't have access to the game anymore. But I will still have access to the actual DLC. So then I would be like, okay, well, I have to then maybe, buy the game.
Yeah.
But then Game Pass also has discount on the games that are there, and also the games that are soon leaving. I think they maybe are even like raising the like the discount for the games that are soon to leave Game Pass. So there are like ways to get it, but
okay,
it is like that. So you don't usually get the DLCs.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
But other than that, nothing else. I'm still waiting for The Witcher 3. I'm like super focused on it, so this is definitely something I'm gonna be doing when it comes out.
Yeah.
It's coming out next week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think.
The Witcher 3, by the way, discounted €6.
Oh, you should.
That's.
Well, I mean, I guess on PC it doesn't really matter. Because I mean, the PC version is also gonna get some sort of like enhancements and stuff like that. But yeah,
but Lodsfell must go. All right. Thank you for hanging out, Lodsfell.
Bye, Lodsfell.
We love you.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully my schedule allows that.
Yes, we have to. Yeah, because I will be until Friday next week. I will be in Germany. Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But Lots Film, always a pleasure.
Always.
Yes. So, Witcher 3?
So Witcher 3, that's kind of like my, I'm fully focused on it, so I'm like waiting for the upgrade to drop. So I'm like, okay. So right now I'm just basically playing just the, the Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
When I have the time. What about you?
Nothing right now, actually. Yeah, because a little bit preparing for the Berlin trip, and there's some. Yeah, my mind has been consumed pretty much with. I think the next thing that I wanted to talk about, because no, any games that you want to mention yet, or should I move on to my purchases?
I don't believe so.
All right.
Everybody buy Witcher 3 and to get the free upgrade. It is also free, the next Jedi upgrade, so if you buy it on the console, you'll get the upgrade for free.
Okay. All right. Any guess on my most exciting purchase of my year? What could it be?
I feel like you need to be more specific than just that it doesn't ship to Estonia. Is it not the thing that we're talking about?
Yeah. This is the thing. Yeah. It doesn't ship to
Yeah.
Estonia, and I can't. There's no way I can probably get this in Estonia.
Okay. So you're gonna pick it up yourself?
I got it. I bought it. It will ship to Germany. And it will ship to my brother. And then from there I will organize the DHL, the default post. Well, DHL, you probably know what it is. The Omniva of the Germans. To pick it up from there and to ship it over to this place over here. So yeah, okay.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
It will not make me a good gamer.
Okay.
But it will probably transform me into a more enthusiastic gamer, I guess, or something. I don't know. Or something like. Yeah. So it has to do mostly with gaming. Anyway, okay. If you, I can just tell you. It's a new monitor.
Okay, that's kind of where my mind was.
Yeah. OMG. So basically, okay, the long story short is the Dell released basically this monitor but a year ago, but it had this exact same panel. It had white housing on the monitor. It was also an Alienware. And from a year ago, I was like, oh my god, this monitor is probably my next monitor, because Jesus Christ, so many things. The main thing that I'm mostly stoked on is the QD OLED part. So this is a new display technology, basically, that basically is the future for TVs and monitors. So quantum dot OLED is the best display technology that is out there, basically, because it combines an OLED display, which is basically the best display ever, and makes it even better with the quantum dots. So your OLED it makes it more efficient in terms of like your panel doesn't need to shine so bright that it will create a burn-in, basically. So it will run just, and they give you like a 3-year warranty, which hasn't been basically done in an OLED product so far in terms of burn-in specifically. And like, so they're very confident in that it will not burn in, which is the biggest problem with OLED monitors or TVs, technically. So if you leave them running. So yeah, anyway, so long story short, the best picture ever, basically, in a display. So very vibrant, very 1000 nits peak brightness, which is plenty for me. 165 hertz refresh rate, which is plenty for me. And it's 1440p, it's ultra wide, it has 2 display ports, which I'm stoked about because I use 2 computers, one Mac Mini, and I both can use it with DisplayPort, which I love. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm so stoked. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so I cannot wait.
Did you get a deal?
So yeah, that's the only thing that I'm not stoked about, because since the previous monitor, which was a white monitor, which was 1,300 euros. So this was 1,100. But the previous, 300. Okay, so 200 euros more was the previous one, which is technically in some ways even a little bit slightly better, but at the same time, this is in more ways better than the previous one, but it costs less than the previous one. It has the it basically comes down to the features that you care about. These were the features that I cared about. The housing is black, and which I like also more. And the previous monitor was completely white. Anyway, I didn't get this used. I'm not stoked on, but at the same time, I have seen on a course of over a year, I have watched the previous monitor, because every single person who is into like gaming and knows this kind of monitor, the QD OLED stuff, then they are basically sold out for the entire last year. Everywhere. And so I basically knew that if they're gonna release a slightly better monitor, there's no way. I've been waiting. I have to wait probably for, I don't know, years. Literally probably 2 to 3 years to get this used somewhere, probably at this point. If the previous monitor is any indication, because the previous monitor is still out of stock anywhere basically. So it's like, this one, nope, not happening probably for at least probably 2 years or something. So anyway, I got this new, which I not stoked about, but
that's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, but I knew that, yeah, this will be my end. This is the end game monitor for the next 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, maybe. This previous monitor that I'm having right in front of me is 7 years old. And I bought it new. Used. Sorry. 7 years ago, this monitor that I have in front of me, like, it's also ultra wide, also Dell actually. But yeah, I've been using it for 7 years. So this will be probably also for, I don't know, at least 5, at least maybe 6, 7. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not 4K though, which I'm kind of like, But that at the same time, for gaming, doesn't matter. And gaming gaming in HDR finally. So I will jump so many things: HDR, high refresh rate, QD OLED, so many things all at once, basically for me. So it's like, anyway.
Yeah.
The most anyway. That's it. Most exciting purchase of the year for me, and I cannot wait. And probably it will take me, I don't know, I will have to see how to maybe 35 euros to ship from Germany to Estonia. That's some kind of a early estimate. Navigating the website, if it's like 20 kilos and a meter wide, so it's like 35 something euros, something, I don't know, we'll see.
I mean, yeah,
but man, okay.
I mean, I guess it's worth it.
I don't know, maybe all the
Hopefully.
if
Hopefully
you
won't have any problems like we had. Speaking of, I also have a monitor story also.
Oh yeah, please share it.
Nothing, I mentioned it last time that
Yes, you returned it.
Yeah. So it happened, yes, so we got a refund.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, which
so
was a pretty nice monitor also.
It was
27 inches, higher refresh rate. Oh, very nice. LG.
Yeah, all the stuff.
Yeah.
We decided that we're not gonna go beyond 27 inches. I feel like for this distance of playing, that you have for a monitor, we don't really need.
Yeah.
We don't really need
Yeah.
bigger screen. Like it's 27 or 32, but like I don't know, 32 is. You also want to like the image to look nice and crisp, not like. you know.
Yeah. One other thing that I actually got this week is this one. I don't know. This probably will make the a little bit the difference of the stream. Maybe we'll see. It's a capture card for my PC. I will put it in there when I'm coming back from Germany. So 4K. We will have 4K and most likely I don't have to. The most important thing for us is this thing promises to have 2 streams to 2 programs, so you can finally see me in Discord again, probably, because
Ooh.
so yeah, I guess as far as I can tell, one reviewer on YouTube was basically, yeah, this resolves the problem of if you want to have like many scenes in OBS but also want to have like this has the power basically. And from Amazon for 120 euros, which that's pretty nice. Half the price of any retail store in Estonia. So
yeah, true.
And used, of course, acceptable condition, and yeah, very good. We'll see. Yeah, so maybe 4K stream. Maybe this will do something, and maybe the streaming my camera feed to both Discord and OBS works. So that's the hope. And but yeah, we'll see. Anyhow,
sounds exciting.
Any purchases from you guys? I don't know that you purchased.
No.
Not really.
So now we are switching the tactic. So we're gonna start with the desk. Marius wanted.
Oh yeah. As a prank, Google Herman Miller table and send it to him and see what he thinks. Those are basically 2,000 euro desks. That's as a prank. Herman Miller. That's one of the most fancy, technically mainstream chairs, desks, furniture type of stuff. I have a chair from Herman Miller actually, but again, it was like a 600 euro chair for 300 something basically. And used.
These desks look awful.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're beautiful or anything, but I'm saying they're mostly known for ergonomics. Okay, at least the chairs. I don't know about the desks necessarily, but the chairs are one of the most like comfortable in terms of like if you don't want to have back pain, and if you're sitting in a chair for I don't know 8 hours a day every day, so usually people go for these kind of chairs. So that's the chair I have actually, but in a different colorway. Do I have the Mira 1? I have the Mira. Oh yeah, here. A little small. No arms reduced. Yeah, it's an older.
The desks don't look particularly exciting.
Yeah. I'm saying is they're effing expensive. Desk. What do we have? Gaming desk maybe. I think this. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mention there's a gaming desk from.
Well, yeah, I think actually more so already like sort of found some options that are not awful.
Yeah.
Which is nice, which is refreshing, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it took him forever, but I don't know. he like was well, at least that's what he told me, that he was looking for stuff, and then it took him a million years to find something.
Oh, of course.
Like, oh yeah, it's there.
Yeah, there isn't like I don't know. everyone is getting IKEA basically, as far as I can tell. Like, because yeah, it's a desk. What
Yeah.
else? What else do you need from it? Yeah. So this
Oh,
Herman.
I don't know. I mean, what else do you need from it? If you
I
have a
mean,
computer desk, then you want it to be many things. Like Warner's wants it to be a corner desk. And
oh,
he
okay,
wants
yeah.
it to have
Okay,
space for the actual computer. And it should be not too tall but not too short, you know, and not too tall and not too low. So he actually has a lot of different requirements that he yeah.
Oh, that sounds like okay. That I had the same problem. Not too low, and I have motorized desks basically here. So well, okay, my desk is motorized. That's why that's how I solved my not too low, not too high, basically. But yeah, those are more expensive. So yeah.
I don't know. What is
I
this you're looking for? What is the price on that's this thing?
this thing. Oh, 1,200.
1,500 euros.
Yeah,
For what?
that's what I'm. That's the prank that I suggested that you send over.
Ah, it's the same company that
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
gaming desk.
Herman
Okay,
Miller.
okay,
Yeah, yeah. This is
okay.
the gaming desk. Or okay, yeah. It wasn't 2,000 euros. I remembered it wrong. Apparently, it's 1,500.
10,000.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, that's a deal. I'm ordering right now.
Yeah. Okay. If if you want to go a little bit fancy, if you have like a oh, not this one, not Becant. Where's the motorized? You can solve pretty much if you have this kind of uh criterias in terms of like not too high, not too low, then a motorized desk
I suppose. I don't
would
know.
be technically an option. And
Yeah, true. I don't know how he
and
feels.
if
I mean, it's mostly.
yeah.
It's mostly for him, honestly, not necessarily. I mean, I told him that
Mhm.
if we're gonna spend like 3,000 euros to build a PC and get a monitor and all these like mice and new speakers and all that,
Yeah.
then I'm also gonna be using it. Although I
Mhm.
don't, I'm not particularly like a PC gaming person,
Yeah.
but I could play some, I don't know, Civ 6 or something,
Mhm.
or something. Um, but yeah, I don't know how he feels about motorized desks. Does he want that? I guess I'll have to
Mhm.
ask.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
basically we are going to move into that from that direction. So desk,
Mhm.
and then probably we're gonna go the other way around. We're gonna go for desk, and then we're gonna go for the actual PC. Get the expensive stuff out of the way. I mean, I guess monitor is also expensive, I suppose. But yeah, get the PC, and I also don't know like how to, because Maurice doesn't want to build a PC himself, which I kind of understand.
Yeah.
Because you have to make sure that
Yeah.
all the parts are compatible with each other.
Yeah.
You have to find a case that will fit them all, but also be
Yeah.
sufficiently ventilated and stuff.
I did
So
all those things, by the way.
right now,
Yeah.
our sort of idea is to go to the Manguarwotit website, and
Mhm.
they have the service of actually like assembling the PC from the parts you want to have in it.
Yeah.
So our idea is to go and ask them how much that thing would cost, basically.
Yeah. Or you can ask me also. I know the prices. Well, okay,
Well, it's more that we
you
want
want
them to tell us how much they're gonna charge us for
e-
building the PC. Is basically what's
oh,
because we have the general idea of what parts we
okay.
want to have. It's just that the process of just assembling and all this
Okay.
stress we would
Just
delegate to someone else.
yeah, I can be the one. I know how to build a
I mean,
computer.
do you want to assemble us a PC?
I mean,
Also,
you're my
where to
friends.
procure the parts?
Sorry?
I guess Amazon is the most likely culprit for that. Where
Yeah.
to like order the parts from?
Yeah. Yeah, you.
Because like I made a very like surface level research on like how much the parts cost and like how available they are, so I can definitely tell already that it's cheaper to build a PC than to buy a pre-built one.
Oh, of course, I could tell you that. Yeah.
The question is just by how much.
Yeah, it depends on the parts a little bit because if it's like a very high end, they usually charge a little bit more because because if they order the parts and it arrives defective, then they're at lost, and then they have to do some extra RMA and stuff. So yeah, depends on what computer also because there's more risk, and then that reflects in the price a little bit, and so there's no.
I guess
Some companies charge in US like $50 or to $100 if you for just assembling it. But that's not the case really in Estonia because, or as far as I can tell, any European I don't know. Probably somebody's doing it for sure, but most of the companies are like, nope, this is the price and take it as is, or that's the way it is.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, 50 to 100 is kind of what I would expect. But
yeah,
also
yeah.
from my like, looking at like pre-built PCs and also like just browsing like what the prices of the individual parts are that go into that PC, I could totally see that it's not really
Yeah. Anyway, so
it's significantly more than 100 euros that they charge.
Yes, of course. Oh, I don't know exactly. Because I haven't shopped in any kind of like pre-built computer, but I'm guessing at least 200 maybe. I don't know. No idea.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So this is my desk right now actually that I'm using. This was 550 when I got it, but of course I.
Oh, what the discount?
Sorry.
Feeling ripped off yet?
Oh no. I got it for 100. So.
Oh, okay.
Because I buy everything used, so yeah. So.
Unless it's a super cool monitor.
Yeah. Oh, I don't feel great about like buying stuff new, but I don't know. But yeah, everything else like that's everything else I would feel about great because yeah. So this is for example, yeah, this is like a corner desk, and this is like raising and lowering, and yeah, I don't know, I fits all the boxes.
I mean, sure sounds like something that perhaps would fit the criteria.
Yeah, but again, it depends on the style that you want to go for and everything. Yeah. So just my 2 cents about like what I got. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, building computer. Yeah, and if you want a warranty also, yeah, then you'll have to buy new. But yeah. I saw. Okay. Do you graphics card or processor? What are you going for? The 2 processor.
I guess it would depend on what is the time frame for building it / buying it, because
you
right now we're looking at like 3070 Ti maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Graphics card.
Okay. Yeah. That's
and I don't know, for solid. Processor, I don't know, like some 12th gen maybe. Intel processor. I mean, AMD is also an option that I am willing to explore. I don't know. Morris is also kind of sort of on board.
Yeah.
Although he's still suffering from some trauma that happened like a million years ago. He had some like AMD component that wasn't like good, or he had problems with.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, that was,
yeah, I can. Yeah, million years ago, AMD has changed very much. So it's not basically the same company anymore anyway. So
yeah,
Intel was way better back in the day. Now it's doesn't matter. They're both competing very much.
Yeah.
So it's not like one is better than the other. It depends. The more you want to spend, the better stuff you get. Basically, it just is like that. The AMD graphics cards are not particularly very good in terms of like features. In terms of horsepower, they are good. but not in features. Nvidia has the features if you care about the features, basically.
Yeah.
But the Nvidia costs basically a third more, at least, maybe a double. So if you want
the prices have gotten better. I checked on
yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah.
30 series cards are basically all available.
Oh yeah.
I didn't notice like cars being in short supply. The 40 series cars is a whole different story.
Oh, that's
because
yeah. That's insane. Like the 4080 is like 1500 minimum. Minimum. And the 4090 is like 2000 euros minimum. Basically.
Very
so yeah.
I don't know, scandalous prices, for that.
Yeah. But the
I don't know.
But the 3070 Ti would be 450, 500. I can get it probably.
Really?
Well, not like, or maybe new. Okay, 500 new. I maybe. I don't know.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, but you probably want a warranty also.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because Hinnavatlus had a very nice computer actually. Just I wanted to forum. Can I find this computer? I just saw this and I was like, ooh, that's pretty good for the money. Where is it? But again, this is not with a warranty. Because this is from a reputable, like a seller that is. Oh no, I can't. Can I find it? Oh no. God damn it. Where is it? No, not this one. 39. Okay, there's a 3090 for case. Oh, yeah, I didn't share my screen. Yeah, 3090 you can get for, okay, not new again. I mean, for 650.
Sounds nice.
But that's on auction a little bit, so it's like depends a little bit. But I think around 650, yeah. That sounds realistic even. Oh no, 600. Okay. How can I find it? Oh yeah, here, maybe here. Oh, what is the how did it get down? 3070. Where is the computer? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, yeah, this one. Ryzen 9 5950X and 3080 for 1400 right now, which is that's
nice.
Very decent, very nice. So 32 RAM. Yeah. So the starting auction bidding price starting was 1200, but they have bid 1300. But if you bid like 1400 for it right now, then you will get it. And yeah, this is he has sold 168 things on here, so he's a very reputable seller, not a scam artist by any means. And yeah, I don't know, this whoever watches this is a good deal for 3080. And
see, this is why people are watching us, for the deals.
Yeah. I mean, I like deals. I always hunt for some deals. But yeah, so and 5950X is a very nice CPU. 16 cores, 32 threads, 4.9 gigahertz. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. 3080 also. Nice. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I would go for. If somebody would ask me if I can get a computer for them, that's something like this would be my recommendation. Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, feel free to ask me anything about the PC building adventure if you
Yeah.
if you have any questions. And because
Definitely.
I have the proof that I have done this before, and I all know some
You have
things.
the credentials. You have the recommendations.
Yes.
The letter of recommendations from your previous employer.
Yeah, exactly. The motivation letter.
Motivation letter, yeah.
Yeah.
Why should you be the one to build our PC?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right, but yeah, let's wrap this up, I guess, because
Yes, yeah. Tonight is the Game Awards, and it's the Game Awards season, I guess.
Oh wait, what? Game Awards? Oh,
Yeah. Well, this wanna be like Oscar of Game Awards wannabe thing. Happening tonight.
Oh.
At like 3 in the morning.
Oh. Okay. So, what are you betting on? Why is it so?
What am I betting on?
Yeah. What's the game of the year?
Well, I think that Elden Ring should win.
Okay.
That's basically the gist of it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Not God of War.
The first, I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I've been thinking about it. Because, like, I guess it depends on what people voting for this are gonna be, you know, just like the media people, journalists and reviewers and stuff like that. So it's not strictly speaking in any way Oscars of video games because, you know, Oscars you have actual industry professionals working for people, voting for movies.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on, well, in terms of like I feel like the impact on the actual, if you were like, we approach this very like simply as like, oh, the game of the year, you know, the game that defined the year in some way. That's definitely Elden Ring should win because I feel like it just took over the internet for months after it came out, and it came out like at the very beginning of the year. And basically all the way throughout the year, people were talking about it and like, you know, finding things and you know, whatever, sharing memes and screenshots and stuff.
Yep.
But I also feel like it's about what people want from video games, I feel like. Because God of War, for as high quality and as enjoyable as it is, as beautiful as it is, and as accomplished as it is, which is like it's all those things, it still kind of feels like it's sort of in the trap of, oh, well, we want our game to be special and very good, and we want people to like it. So we're gonna make it a game, but also kind of a movie, you know?
Yeah.
And this is something that like a lot of Sony games tend to have. Because it definitely adds a lot of more like presentational appeal to the game, I guess. You know, it's like if you put so much effort into cutscenes and voice acting and like dialogue and all this stuff, which I sort of get it. But if you compare it to Elden Ring, like it does things that are strictly like not just Elden Ring specifically, but like From Software in general. They do things with their games and they approach their game like design and just on like very like basic conceptual level.
Yeah.
As things that could only exist as video games. Like there is no universe in which like Dark Souls becomes like a TV show on Netflix and stuff like that. And it's like good, you know, and it like manages to convey the thing that makes these games special. because it's just impossible. It doesn't matter if it's like live action show or animated show, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because the sort of like story, the sort of like world building, character sort of like thing would not be possible in any other medium, including like, I don't know, books and stuff.
Yeah, you're talking about art.
Yeah, I suppose,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I
Oh.
cannot say that. I mean, Lord of the Rings. Where did that come from? God of War is also art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, they both are. Yeah.
But it is. It leans more heavily, I feel like, on the side of entertainment product. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because it's like a block. It's like Avatar 2 or something. Like for those crazy people who've been waiting for Avatar 2.
A little bit commercialized, what you're saying, or no?
Not necessarily. It's just like it's giving people everything they wanted.
Okay.
Well, actually, I guess we can't say that because we don't know what Avatar 2 is gonna be like.
Yeah.
Let's not do Avatar. Let's do something else. Let's do like
Mm-hmm.
John Wick or something.
Yeah.
Not in the sense that it's like a brainless like blockbuster thing, because it's not. Because it definitely has this like sort of vision, I guess, that people working on the like artistic side of the game, not like the technical side of the game.
Yeah.
That they had ideas, and it definitely elevates it over like many other AAA games,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
But it still wants too much to be a movie or a TV show. That's like my main gripe with it.
Yeah. Okay.
And even though there's nothing inherently necessarily bad about, quote unquote bad, because probably there are things that maybe video games could learn from movies, and such as constructing narratives and stuff like that, and writing characters, and not like flipping the script in the final stretch of the game and making it completely trash. So there are like things that I want other developers to learn from God of War Ragnarok. And there are also things I want people, like developers, people working in the industry, to learn from Elden Ring as well.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about like what I would want people to learn from these games, for God of War Ragnarok, it would be like, yeah, just basically production quality, polished production quality, just so much effort put into like details, but details that actually matter, not just like shrinking horse balls that nobody cares about. Except for the memers,
Yeah.
like actually important things that make the game feel more like accomplished, right? But this is all kind of like, I feel like when it fundamentally like when it comes to like making a game, these are like not surface level things, but like very sort of inconsequential things,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have them, and if developers have the time to do these things, they should. But when it comes to the actual like designing games and thinking about games, like what games can do, I feel like From Software is still on, like, it's not even close. Like, it's been so many years since Demon Souls came out. And at the time it was like, oh well, or maybe even more in Dark Souls, because it was like technically an open world game. If you think about it, it was just very sort of different from like other open world games. It was like the level design that the game had, that like no one else has ever like been able to replicate necessarily. Like the way it's interconnected, the way it like sort of flows into itself and like folds onto itself, the verticality of it all. Still, I feel like to this day nobody has ever replicated. But I feel like From Software has moved so much far beyond that in terms of like what they are doing with their games. From just like the level design that is cool, that like for developers that work in this sort of like, okay, we're making like RPGs, let's say, I don't know, BioWare or Obsidian, they have so much catching up to do that like, but it's also exciting, because there is at least one company who is doing this
Yeah.
They're doing it so well, and they're kind of leading. There's been so many Souls-like clones.
Yeah.
And again, nobody has made Dark Souls, the darker Souls. Like the game that does all of that, but more. Right? Nobody has done that yet. And I feel like it's going to be many, many years before somebody manages to create. Well, the biggest contribution that Elden Ring has is the open world.
Yeah.
Like, even though I haven't finished the game,
Mm-hmm.
it is still easily the best open world game I've played, because it captures this like feeling of discovery and adventure, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the same way that, like, in the same vein as like the Rings of Power doesn't manages to do that with the Lord of the Rings IP.
Mm-hmm.
Something that like the movies managed to do. I feel like in the same vein, like Elden Ring world manages to do that when like so many others, including like really good open world games like Breath of the Wild, just don't. Like even Breath of the Wild, I feel like is nowhere near Elden Ring in terms of like open world design.
Really?
Controversial
Yeah.
take. I'm sorry, controversial. Spoilers.
Yeah. I mean,
Alert.
yeah.
And that is just another, and that is just another thing that they did with their game, because like it's so funny for me to hear criticism like, oh well, it's just Dark Souls but open world, and I'm like, well, yeah, I don't see anyone else doing Dark Souls in open world, or even like coming close to doing something like that, So yeah, of course, like if they have a formula of games that they like to work with, sort of like a template that allows them to layer on the actual like the mythology of the world and create like an interesting RPG out of it. And they also need to like grow somewhere, right? So if they already kind of did everything they wanted to do with like a more condensed like Dark Souls style experience, I mean, yeah, it makes sense for them to try to make an open world game.
Yeah.
And they did it so well. So well. They did it amazingly.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering.
I need to play Elden Ring.
Is you need to thinking about playing Elden Ring and actually playing Elden Ring. It's like, and
yeah, that meme.
The meme.
And it's all those things, it's frustrating, it's difficult. And it's all those things that are from software games are known for, which, you can call them a feature or a bug, it doesn't really matter, but that's just what they are. They don't have an easy mode, like inherently, which is, again, you may like it or you may not like it, but this is like what they do. Right? The struggle is part of the game, which is weird because the struggle is decidedly not part of mainstream video games, I feel like.
Yeah, that's
Nowadays, like going back to like God of Ragnarok, like brain dead puzzles that get solved by your NPC companions in like 3 seconds after you encounter them. Like that is, I mean, not great design. If we're going to like the minutia. And there are a lot of puzzles in the game, and I feel like actually the side content doesn't do it so heavy-handedly. Like if you go into like side quests and stuff, and you obviously have puzzles there as well, it's not as intense as in like story, the actual like critical path puzzles, where it's like, okay, well, here's a lever. And it's like before you even have any chance to even like realize what the lever connects to or does, or before you even have a chance to interact with it once. Oh, actually, I think like you should do that. It's like, what?
Yeah.
And like in Elden Ring, there is none of that. You are like abandoned, thrown into this open world.
Yeah, you have to just fight through.
Yeah.
And survive.
Again, similar to how Breath of the Wild does it as well, although it does have a bit of a like onboarding part of the game.
Yeah.
Floating. Is it floating actually? I don't think it's floating. It's just sort of weirdly elevated from the rest of the game. Is it floating? I remember, like the plateau where you get introduced to like your powers and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah. So yeah, I feel like Elden Ring does more for video games as a unique, like uniquely separate art, because of course you can't be completely separate from other things because video games are visual. right? So they are inherently connected to like animation and in certain ways probably also like cinematography and stuff like that because you have cameras and all that stuff. But I feel like games of the year should move the medium forward, right? I mean that's kind of like the fundamental take. And if the game does more for the medium of video games, then it should win the game of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, it will also be the best game of the year, right? I mean, that's kind of that's like when two combine, I guess.
Yeah.
That's ideal. That's like why in 2015, Witcher 3 won the vast majority of games of the year. And Bloodborne also came out in the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of feel, I don't know, I feel like in this case, I feel like it's both. Like it's a better game, and it does more for the medium of video games. So I don't know exactly what happened there. But I understand that Witcher 3 was like a cultural moment. So I guess maybe that criteria it fits, right?
I mean,
like the game that defined that year. I feel like Bloodborne defined every other year past 2015, when people actually had time to play it and be like, "Holy mother of video games!" Like it was actually, you know, that happened in 2015. You know.
yeah.
But I mean, people still love Witcher 3, and they should, and I'm also gonna play it when it comes out on next-gen consoles in 6 days.
Yeah.
But Elden Ring should win Game of the Year. I mean, Game of the Year, there's gonna be so many of them, but Elden Ring should win all of them.
Yeah.
Even though it's so awful to say, because God of War Ragnarok is like, again, as I said, it's top shelf gourmet entertainment.
Yeah. But there always has to be this coming down to this very.
It's like when you find if you have a perfect card when you play Cards Against Humanity and you have this perfect card that fits the question and like the prompt, and then some other person just has a better one, you know, and you're like, oh fuck me,
Yeah.
you know, that's exactly that.
Yeah. Or the game, or the game of the year is the Vampire Survivors.
Honestly,
like just blindsiding everyone.
I can honestly see an argument that would suggest that Vampire Survivors is better than God of War Ragnarok, although it feels demented to even compare them, because you know there are still some similarities between Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok. You know, like
Yeah.
but yeah, like Vampire Survivors, I would argue also does many things that kind of sort of like explore the specifically video gamey part of video games and maybe like moving the medium forward, even though it's just the most basic, you know, rudimentary RPG basically, you know, in its purest form. It's like the Tetris of RPGs.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if like decades from now we will look at Vampire Survivors and be like, oh, this is a perfect video game, you know?
Yeah. This is
Like kind of
the.
like how we do at Tetris, you know? Tetris is what
Yeah.
it is, and that's what it is, you know? And like there's like a million other copies of it, but Tetris is Tetris, right? And then you could call it a perfect video game. So I would not be surprised if this is what's gonna happen with Vampire Survivors
Yeah.
in many years.
Yeah.
But it feels weird. It feels weird to say it right now.
I guess we'll have to see.
That would be a shocking cool moment if Vampire Survivors wasn't nominated for Game of the Year for the Game Awards specifically. But for example, IGN also hosts their like small kind of award thing, and they did nominate Vampire Survivors for Game of the Year.
Nice.
So I guess there's always hope.
Yeah.
What I also will say, this is very ranty.
Yes.
A lot of different places nominated Immortality for Game of the Year.
Immortality.
And I am like mega against it, like super against it. So what is it? It's a puzzle investigation game. Where you are scrubbing through small portions of footage from different interviews, some like cutout scene, like bloopers and like scenes of a fictional actress. And the idea is that she was supposed to star in multiple movies throughout the years. None of them actually saw none of them actually was released in cinemas. and then the actor has disappeared or something like that.
Hmm.
And the point is for you to, by scrubbing through this footage from different movies, from different years, from different times, to find some clues that will fundamentally
Okay, yeah.
lead you to the actual end of the mystery.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I played a little bit of it.
Okay.
And like
very tedious, probably.
well, I wish it was interesting, because the fundamental gameplay loop is so bizarre that like it's less of you like slowly peeling layers upon layer of mystery and getting to the bottom of it.
It's more
and
probably
more just like
obsessing over every detail, probably.
Well, I wished it was that as well, because it's more about you just stumbling upon stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because the gameplay is that you start in a random point of time with a scene, and then you can pause the scene and interact with different things on the screen.
Okay.
And what happens then is that you get another piece of footage where this thing or somehow something that connects to the thing you clicked on is featured. But the point is that it's all random, right? So it's not like so you can have the same item, and it's not like you click on a thing and like all other like correlating entries appear that you can go through and like paste it together. It's like one at a time. You like randomly click on things and randomly look through footage of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh? And yes, I mean this is basically a movie, right? Because it's all live acted, and the actor who was playing the main character, both physically and vocally, was nominated for best performances and all that.
Okay.
But this is like so not moving games forward as a medium that I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's like if there was an Oscar bait for video games, like this is literal Oscar. It's like they're baiting the Oscar out of the Game Awards.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just don't see it.
Subliminal messaging, splashing some actual Oscars inside the movie, or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If it had like some compelling investigative like actual like mechanics and stuff, that would be a different thing. But if it's just like you stumbling around stuff and clicking on stuff until you, which is also honestly kind of like reminiscent of old school adventure games, like point-and-click adventure games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't see it, and it's like everywhere. Everybody nominates this game for Game of the Year, and I'm like, well, if only there was like some other good games that came out this year that could be nominated.
Yeah, isn't anybody nominating Disco Elysium, the famous Estonian game? Nobody? No?
Yeah,
really?
it's just it didn't come out this year. But it was nominated, for the year it came out.
Oh yeah,
It did win a bunch of awards.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good.
Like a best debut game, a bunch, best independent game, of course, because at the time it was,
Yeah.
independent. Yeah.
Completely new game from a completely new company. Yeah. All right.
See, like Disco Elysium does that. Like it's like super like heavy like book basically. Because there's so much reading, so much dialogue. But it's also leading into the video gaminess of the video game thing, which is good. But like things like immortality is just like, I mean, sure, it's like just some movie stuff thrown together with some rudimentary like adventure quote unquote mechanics, or like puzzle mechanics, right? It's just it's the same as when you put like I don't know, like some hentai game, and the gameplay part is like what's the name of that game where you control like a horizontal like platform, and you have like a ball bouncing, and you have like blocks.
Pong.
No, it's like when you have like a bunch of blocks, and it's like the ball just like hits the things and destroys them, and you need to bounce the ball from. Well, it's kind of Pong-esque.
Yeah.
Evolution of that idea.
Yeah.
I'm struggling. I think it has like an actual name.
Oh, there are so many copies of this game.
Yeah. But it's kind of like that, and then you like finish the level and you get like a hentai picture. It's like, yay, you know, it's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like we're gonna click on the screen and go through the motions of watching movie, and then eventually we're gonna stumble upon the solution to the actual, you know, mystery that exists.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not really my thing. I'm glad that people liked it. I mean, if you want to watch, I mean, I would rather just go watch a movie or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Elden
but
Ring,
tune in to the Game Awards to see the winner, I guess,
yeah,
at
if
3
you're suffering
a.m.
from insomnia, you should.
Are you planning on it or not really?
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
It starts at 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, okay.
and it has like a million ads and product placements, so it's
Oh,
probably gonna
yeah.
finish at like 5. So you
Oh,
know, and I need to
God.
work tomorrow as well,
Yeah,
so that's not happening.
All right. But yeah, I'm not that interested. I still want to see the winners, but yeah.
I will with pleasure scroll through the winners in the morning with a cup of coffee.
Yeah, very good. All right, I guess that's enough from us from today. And yeah, and I don't know about next week because is
next
there
week
any
so I'm again working
chance?
Wednesday to Sunday. Let me see if I'm working short days.
Oh no.
I have a short day. Okay, if you are not afraid of doing afternoon stream, something we haven't done in a long time,
Yeah.
we could do Friday afternoon.
Ooh,
oh, you are in Germany.
I'm Germany. I'm flying back from on Thursday, Friday, but I have no idea.
Then no, then no.
Probably not. I don't even know what time I'm
Unfortunately,
flying back.
yeah. Unfortunately, I do work full day, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. I don't know. Monday is also kind of a weird day to make a stream. I don't know.
It is, yeah. It is kind of random.
Yeah.
I do have a day off on Monday, yeah.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
We can think on that.
Yeah.
But
I will
maybe
do
it could
the.
also be good. It's like, oh, Monday, shitty day. Okay, well, let's go watch some TekTok in the evening.
Yeah.
This is the therapeutic stream. We're gonna have like comfy snacks and drinks and talk about Witcher 3.
Yes. Yeah. All right. But yeah.
Oh, I love how we also didn't have any Twitter news for this week.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I didn't see like major things really happening. There probably are some things happening, but I didn't feel the
nice
need.
to not think about Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm seeing that it says, I don't know, is my browser glitching, or it says that there are 7 people watching this stream right now?
Really? Okay, I don't know. Oh, it says 6 right now, actually.
Okay, well, 6, 7, yeah. That feels like a lot, considering that Lotus of Hidden left.
Yeah.
Who are you people? Show yourselves.
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
Don't just lurk.
Yeah, the people are like, what? So few people, but yeah, there are some. Oh, the browser says it also. Yeah, concurrent 7. Oh yeah, it says.
Like mostly people just watch it after the fact.
Yeah, especially this long into the stream, which is kind of also weird because we're ending the stream right now. But
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, sure.
Whoever you are, people.
Yeah, I hope you have a
buy Witcher 3 for $5 and vote for Elden Ring to win Game of the Year.
Yeah, or Vampire Survivors.
Or Vampire Survivors. Yeah, that's the only 2 options allowed. Yeah.
Those are the 2.
Oh, I mean, I think Sonic Frontiers is gonna win the like People's Choice Award, which is so funny to me because it's not quite as bad as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Oh yeah.
But
how much would you die inside if Pokemon Scarlet will win the?
I am mega happy to see that I have not seen this game nominated for anything so far.
Oh,
in
really? Oh,
anywhere.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think it's
Not
very
yeah,
refreshing and correct.
yeah,
Thank you.
and
Because low
correct.
quality garbage should not be given any awards. Thank you.
Oh, that would be.
And that was your
Oh,
quick
let's have my
reminder that Pokemon
tomorrow
Scarlet and
my
Violet is
morning
terrible.
coffee, like, and you will literally
Pokemon
spill
Scarlet
that.
and Violet just swept the awards. Yeah, just got
Yeah,
all of them. Best story, best performance,
yeah,
even though it doesn't have any voice
yeah,
acting.
the graphics,
The graphics, best art direction,
yeah,
best game direction, best game of the year. Yeah, all the things. That would be honestly funny. I
that
mean, the only thing that it could be nominated potentially for, because I know that put actually a lot of effort into that component of the game,
yeah.
is the soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like even though it's kind of,
Gotta catch 'em
it's,
all.
yeah.
Pokemon. Yeah.
I mean, I wish that song was in the game. It's not
Yeah.
even in the game. Also, Ash Ketchum, the main character of the anime, won the title of the champion, the Pokemon champion, for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
After how many years?
After I don't remember when Pokemon started, like in the 90s.
Yeah, 90s something. Like,
It's so funny because this entire 1997, yeah.
yeah.
It's so funny because he stayed the same basically age this entire time for 25 years now.
Yeah.
I was making a joke that like now for the next season of the anime, now that he has accomplished his goal, there should be like a massive time skip, or even better yet,
Yeah.
the season starts with him waking up from coma or something,
Mm-hmm.
or they should show him 25 years later, like raging alcoholic, reminiscing about his like
Pikachu.
past days of glory and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be funny.
I catch
Oh
them
yeah,
all.
make it like a horror show. And he, after winning the championship, he never achieved anything. So he developed a hobby for taxidermy. So
Yeah.
he started to like, is that a? Oh, he started to like make, those, whatever. What do you call them? Well, you
Uh,
know what I'm talking about. When
uh,
you make like animals, like stuffed animals, basically. No,
yeah,
not really.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Uh,
like looking like actual animals.
yeah.
So he started to make those like live, copies of actual Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
and it becomes a horror anime.
I have
That would be
four of those in my home.
that would be kind of cool, actually. I should be writing shows, honestly.
Yeah. Why aren't you?
I don't know. I also love how I still haven't seen another movie after Halloween Kills. That's
Oh,
funny.
ruined the entire movie
I every
industry.
once in a while will think about that. Holy moly, that movie messed me up. It's like an actual legitimate trauma that I got.
Oh,
I'm curious to
that could happen also if you just blindly bought the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and would ruin gaming for
yeah, totally. If I didn't see any like promotional materials for it,
yeah,
any trailers, and I
yeah,
just bought it because I usually do,
and then you're like also
and then I would be like,
traumatized.
oh, that would be horrible. It would just kill my enjoyment for playing games
Yeah,
or interest, and yeah,
or at least Pokemon games maybe or something. I don't know.
I kind of did still,
Yeah,
even though I haven't even touched it.
yeah,
And they promised they would fix it, or they would try to.
yeah.
Although I have absolutely like negative amounts of expectations and hope for that to happen.
Yeah.
And that was our
All right.
reminder of how bad Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is.
Yes, for the
We
week.
could not finish the show before that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Stay tuned for next episode.
Yes, of course. All right. I'm gonna go back being excited about my upcoming monitor and
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat something.
yeah.
Like lunch.
And yeah. Thank you for hanging
I
out
have
with us.
delicious tatar to eat.
So tatar. Very good.
Tatar.
Some tatar. All right. Go make some tatar for you. Lovely viewer. And we're gonna see you who knows when next time, because
That will be a surprise. Is it gonna be Friday solo stream for Siim? Is it gonna be a random Monday stream in the evening?
I don't know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be both?
And
Stay tuned.
is Kirilo Still
Am I even gonna be
conscious.
alive by the end of next week? Oh, that's the actual
Conscious
drama.
after Scarlet and Violet won Game of the Year award, and
Oh my god, I will actually go into full-on drinking mode if that happens. If this game wins anything, or from any outlet, any YouTube channel, any like critical
yeah,
sort of place, I will be like, what the fuck,
the,
people? I will
the
actually
critics
send
are
an
like,
angry email.
but the way that all the Pokemon stand 2 inches from the actual ground, that the graphics, the vision that they had to make this this reality.
If you think about it, it's actually a commentary on the state of, I don't know, economy and whatever.
Yeah.
So for that's the reason alone, it deserves the highest praise.
Yeah.
Someone
They're not
will do that,
grounded.
I'm sure.
They're
Someone will do that just for the outrage, exposure.
yeah.
Totally.
All right. Lovely
It was
hanging out,
fun.
and
As always.
we love you very
I
much.
don't think
All right.
we ever had not fun stream.
Yeah, was good times. All right. Bye bye now. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.